Good evening, everyone. Adam Johnson here. I'm awfully sorry, but that's going to be all for the music today. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's novella, because I dug up episode 2. I think you're going to really enjoy it. At least I hope you will. I had a heck of a time finding the Director W, sir. We're live, sir.
I'm well aware of this fact, Mr. Johnson. Please, finish your introduction to the show and come with me. I have certain queries you must answer.
Of course, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy today's installment of Argonaut of the Wasteland.
Dear Kell. Hi, Kell. I know a bird like you is always looking for work. I got a job over here in Figfield you might be keen on. You meet me here and we'll split the cubes 50-50. That's a solid graft, and I promise it's worth it. I'll explain the job when you get to town. There's a box called Scrap Skins. We can job at the job and nibble one while we're there. Be there in 2 weeks, or you miss out on the cubes. Lucy.
Made it Figfield. Took longer than I should like, but I made it without too much incident. Can't complain about a safe journey. Lucy's letter said to meet her at Scrap Skins. Hope she doesn't seriously expect me to buy her a drink, especially after last time. She was out on the roof after 2 drinks. Can't blame her though. Ever since the incident, folks need stronger drinks to deal with the wasteland. There it is, Scrap Skins. Let's hear this job. Well, she's in here. No one but that mech man here, actually.
Afternoon, stranger. What are you drinking?
Water, if you got any.
Well, now, if you don't mind my asking, what brings you to Figfield?
Got a letter from an acquaintance. Said she had a beat on some work, and to meet her here.
I see. Mind me asking your name, stranger?
Kell.
Ah, yes, Mr. Kell, you're Miss Lucille's man. She asked me to deliver a letter to you.
You wanna deliver that letter?
You wanna pay for that water? 5 cubes. Well, thank you kindly, sir.
Dear Kell. Hi, Kell. I know I told you 2 weeks, but you know I'm antsy to get moving, so I left without you. Don't worry, you silly bird. I still need you for the job. There's a woman in town. She's very sweet. Her name's Meredith, and she's a touch goofy. Might not be all there. You'll find her listening to the rumble on her porch. That's somewhere down by the orchard in Figfield. Tell her Lucy sent you. And don't forget, serious cubes on the line. Lucy.
Thank you for the water. I guess I'll go out and meet Miss Meredith then. The old orchard was the other side of town, as I recall. Not truly keen on the orchard here. As I understand it, provided quite the crop before the incident. Now it's just a charred reminder of what we lost. Dead husks of trees, nearly charcoal, looming over the edge of the town, taunting hungry folk with barren branches.
If you're just tuning in, I must apologize. You've missed the morning radio, and it's time for the news.
Must be Miss Meredith.
No one
Only
likes
soul I've
bad
seen
news,
outside.
but that's all we've got. That said, let's talk about the weather. It's raining, moving
Diedrich, is that you? You better have my shawl. I told you not to come back until you found it.
Terribly sorry, ma'am. I'm looking for a Miss Meredith. You wouldn't happen to know where she'd be, would you?
Diedrich, I have never met a Mrs. Meredith in my life. Why are you looking for her anyway? It's probably some low-life debt collector. Never trust the money men, Diedrich. They'll take the tokens off your eyes for their directors, not even for themselves. Can you believe that?
Miss, I was told I could find a Miss Meredith listening to a radio near the orchard. Lucy's the one who sent me.
Little Lucy sent you? Why didn't you say so? Come now, Diedrich. We need to get moving.
Ma'am, first, my name is Kell. Second, where do you think we're going?
The road, Diedrich, the road. Or the shack by the road. You remember my shack, don't you? Little Lucy's going to meet us there. She went to the library to pick up my book.
Miss Meredith, before we go running off, Miss, ma'am, will you wait a moment?
Diedrich, so rude of you. I thought you were kinder than this. This is why Lucy's my favorite.
I'm sorry, miss. I was just hoping you could show me where we're going on this map is all.
Map? Nah, the shack isn't on any map. Now, let's go before it gets dark. You of all people ought to know. Awful things happen in the dark.
Lucy was right. Miss Meredith is definitely a little goofy. But she seems harmless. By the sound of things, Lucy is supposed to meet us at her shack, wherever that is. Hey, better be worth it. I'm not too fond of escort jobs.
Good afternoon, my faithful listeners, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Argonaut of the Wasteland. Today's episode was titled, A Meeting with Miss Meredith. This episode was written and directed by Seamus Sykes. Adam Johnson was voiced by Cecil Selwyn. Director W was voiced by Noodle. Lucy was voiced by Amanda. Kell was voiced by Arthor the Pilot. Barman was voiced by Seamus Sykes. Miss Meredith was voiced by Izze. Music by Noodle. Credits delivered by Seamus Sykes. Special thanks to Alex Borton for creating some of the sound effects heard within this episode. Special thanks to freesound.org for some of the sound effects used in this episode. Please check the description below for credits for all sound effects used. Argonaut of the Wasteland and Post-Apocalyptic News Radio is the intellectual property of Seamus Sykes. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope to see you next time. Until then, I wish you all the very best. And, if you're truly out there, good luck.